Hello guys, this is Favor Asama Eche and this is Never Too Late channel. I look so stressed up today and the truth is I have been really stressed up. Okay, if this is your first time of following my channel or coming across my video, please do wait a good to go through the previous videos to understand the story I'm about to share now. That is a continuation of all the stories that have been shared before. Okay, like I said before, my name is Favor Asama Eche. I live in Spain. I live in Malaga City, and I am telling the story of how I went back to school at the age of 41 and how far I've gone and the stress and the challenges that I had to go through. So stay tuned as I continue the story. If you are missing out something from me, say I don't understand what she's trying to say, don't do what to take a look at the other videos and you'll be able to get it. All right, today I just had to sit in my children's room and do this video because I'm so tired. I just got back from outside. I'm so stressed up. It has been from one place to the other. All right, I was talking about the story of how I eventually got the secondary school result, or what motivated me. So from the previous videos you can see the first motivation was the Holy Ghost, and the second motivation was he used somebody, and he used my friend when I got discouraged when I started. And the second one, the third time, he used my friend at 2021. So I got the first when I was trying to get the secondary school result. So eventually 2021 I registered for it. I got the first I got the mathematics, which the two papers were gone. It was not left the history. So from that to 2021 to 2025, the history took me almost 4 years to get. Now let me tell you why and how. The history, and I did previous year I went back to school to apply to do the history again. I did the exam. I think when I was about to do the exam after study, my father died. So and that season I couldn't continue. Oh, I did the exam. I suspended it. I didn't pass the history. So I resat again for the exam. At that process, 2022, my father died. So May 15th, my father died, and I was on May 12th. So my father died May 15th. So I was that's 2022. So but the burial arrangement took almost 8 months. So there was a bit of disagreement because of the first child who lived abroad, and because he was a prominent man from a royal family, and it was a high chief. So the first child, he needed to be there or gives his go ahead. But if he's to give his go ahead, he needed to be there. So it took a long time before we could bury him. So I didn't even go to school again. So 2023 I went to Africa to bury my father in January, and I returned back. I think beginning of February, I returned back beginning of February. So I went back to register for the school. I continued as I was going it. My mother died May 15th. That's the next the following year. That's 2023. My mother died May 30th. My father died May 15th, 2022. My mother died May 30th, 2023. So, and it was almost time for the exam as well. And that year, I was meant to pass the exam sincerely, but eventually, my mother's death disorganized me that I couldn't even go back again for the exam. I couldn't sit for that exam. So that was how that year passed me. And my mother burial also took 8 months because my brother, my elder brother, was proven stubborn. But eventually, God prevailed. So I went back 2024 to Nigeria to bury my mother. I did not go to school again. I went to bury my mother. So 2024, I think I buried my mother January. And I buried my mother January 11th, and January 12th, my mother-in-law died. So I had to stay back in Nigeria to do my mother-in-law's burial before I could return back February 2024. Yeah. So when I got back, I was still down for you to even go back to school, but I pushed. At the ending of 2024, I found one of my classmates before, and said she has finished. She has finished up secondary school. She now told me about somebody that go to this prophet. That's a prophet, not a prophet. Sorry, a professor. He said go to the director. He's the director. He will tell you how to break down this particular course that you're doing now, so that you don't have to do all of them once. Each one you pass, they'll be gathering the grade. I say wow. I say yes. So I just summoned the courage. I went back to school at that 2024 ending. I applied again. I applied for this one. She told me to apply, not to write the full exam one day, but to write it part by part. So I went to the prophet, and prophet agreed. I applied for it. So the exam was to be 2024 ending. Yes, 2024 ending. That 2024, and my friend came visiting, and on the day of our exam, the day, I did not know that day they have agreed that that was the last day I needed to come to school. That if I come to school that day, complete the hours I was meant to come to school, they will just pass me and go, no, just let my people go. Then they see the effort I've put and all that, let my people go. That day, my friend said, oh, she came visiting from the UK, and she asked me to follow her to her sister's house here. And when we got there, one thing led to the other. We got into arguments and started arguing and all that, and it led to a serious quarrel. Led to I really left offended. And there I knew I was meant to go to school. I knew that something was, I was meant to be there. So I called my teacher, told my teacher, please, I cannot come to that rota. She got really upset, said, yeah, that she cannot bear this anymore. Do you know, that was the day they suspended me. I got suspended again, 2024 ending. So, and at the end of it, my painful part of it, after I've been going to this school for almost 8 months, and the reason why I even didn't go to school that day was not a reasonable reason. The house I went, now quarrel we take, now end up to come off that place. We ended up quarreling. There was nothing reasonable. It was nothing good came out of the conversation, rather than more complication, more. So I felt really, really, really bad. That was when they suspended me. So I registered again that 2024 ending. I registered again because the exam is always May, June. So I registered again September. This time I got so determined because I had the revelation where I was told that I am meant to finish this school, yes or yes, this time. So I registered again, and I told myself, yes or yes, this exam result, I am getting it. I'm doing this exam. This is the last time. I got so serious with it. I don't know the grace that God gave me. I didn't miss one class one day. I got so serious with it that I was determined to get this result. I say I've come. This is from 2013. I've been trying to get the secondary school result to 2025. Can you count how many years that took me? Eventually, I pushed with the help of God. 2025, I passed the exam. Though I passed with let my people go 5, but I was glad I did. I did the graduation. I went to the graduation. I was proud of it. I just think it was the beginning of a new. It was the beginning of a new dawn for me. So I got the exam. Meanwhile, before I got the exam, I started looking for a course I was going to do. I already knew I would pass this exam, so I started looking for course. So but I told the school I was going to register to wait until I get this result. So I got it 2025 with the help of God. I will share the graduation listing under my video. I will share the graduation so you see it. I got that result. I was so glad. So in the next video, I will share you what next, how I now decided finally to register for to register for an auxiliary nurse. How I settled for medicine, which it was a battle, but I eventually settled. So the next video I will share it with you. Alright, stay tuned as you continue hearing my story, and I pray that this story will touch you, will encourage you to know that it's never too late to achieve that wish you have always wanted to do, or what God wanted to achieve. Love you. See you in the next video.